Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, you're welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell as well. Thank you so much. So in my last update about Jodha and AKBAR, Anarkali came to perform at Salim and Manvai's marriage function, and as Anarkali was dancing, she got injured and Salim rushed to her to protect and to take care of her. And Daniel was not happy after seeing the way Salim was doing with Anarkali. Then Jodha was about to apply henna on Manvai's hand as her mother-in-law, but Jodha couldn't do it after seeing Anarkali there. That was our last update. Let's continue from there. Jodha says that she cannot put the henna on Manvai's hand because this is not right. Amida says that what has happened. Jodha says that because as much as she has right on Salim, then Rukaya and Salima also have right on him, and they would also put henna on Manvai as well. Manvai sees Anarkali and says that Anarkali should come and put henna on her hands. Anarkali put henna on Manvai's hand, and Arambano comes there and slips over the henna and it gets messed up. Anarkali says that she is sorry, and Manvai says that the henna is on Anarkali's hand as well, and this means that Anarkali is also going to get married soon. Anarkali says that she is going to clean the henna, and Jodha looks at Anarkali and says in her heart that this is so difficult, and the same henna would have been on Anarkali's hand if Jalal had given Salim the permission to get married to Anarkali. Salim sees Anarkali and they were both in tears, and a song plays in the background and Anarkali leaves from there. Jalal comes to Jodha and asks that why did Jodha call him. Jodha thinks that she called Jalal so that Jalal can make her eat, but Jalal is showing ego now, and Jodha says that there is nothing. Jalal says that he doesn't have time, and Jalal was about to leave, but a maid comes there and says that she has brought the food. Jodha says that she doesn't want to eat, so the maid should leave, but Jalal asks the maid to keep the food and leave, and the maid drops the food and leaves. Jalal asks Jodha that why is Jodha not eating, and he is the one angry with Jodha because Jodha made him wait a lot last night. Jodha says that what was her fault, and it was Arambano that was not going away from the room. Jalal says okay, he is ready to be fine, but he have one condition, that when Jodha is eating, then Jodha would have to feed him as well. Jodha says that she cannot feed Jalal, and Jalal says that Jodha is showing ego now. Jodha says that she really cannot feed Jalal, and Jodha shows Jalal the henna on her hands, and Jodha says that she caught Jalal there so that Jalal can feed her. Jalal says that the henna is beautiful, and he would never want the henna to be destroyed, so he would feed Jodha the food, and both Jalal and Jodha see it, and Jalal makes Jodha eat food with his hands. Jalal and Jodha were sleeping in the room, and someone comes there in veil and attacks Jalal, and the person attacks Jalal with a dagger, and it turns out to be Jodha's dream. Jodha gets up and she was scared, and Jalal wakes up and asks that what has happened. Jodha asks that is Jalal fine, and Jalal says that he is fine, but he thinks that Jodha has seen a bad dream. Jodha says that she feels like something bad is going to happen again, and Jalal says no, it is such a good occasion, and their son is getting married, so nothing to worry about, and Jalal makes Jodha sleep in his arms. In the morning, Jodha comes to Manvai's turmeric paste application ceremony, and Jodha says that she would apply the turmeric paste to her knees. Anarkali was there as well, and Manvai's mother says that Jodha can attend the wedding function from both sides because Manvai is Jodha's niece and also Jodha's daughter-in-law. Jodha says that she will fulfill the two duties, and Jodha sits down to apply the turmeric paste to Manvai, and Jodha glazes at Anarkali, who was busy wiping her tears. Jalal was with Jodha, and Jodha throws the turmeric powder on Jalal's dress, and Jalal got angry. Jodha says that she would wipe the paste and she was just joking, and Jalal says that so Jodha has started her game again, and Jalal put the paste on her face. Jodha says that now she have to take her bath again, and she will not spare Jalal, and Jodha runs behind Jalal to apply the paste on Jalal's face. Jalal says no, he have to go to the court, so Jodha should not apply the paste on him. Jodha gets angry, and Jalal says that Jodha should not be angry, and Jalal applies the paste on his face by himself, and Jalal asks Jodha if it is fine now. Jodha applies more of the paste on Jalal's face, and Jodha says that now it is fine, and both Jalal and Jodha hug each other. Anarkali makes Manvai get ready for the wedding, and Anarkali says that Manvai is looking like the moon and very pretty. Jodha comes there and says that Anarkali is right, and Jodha says to Manvai that as a blessing, she has brought her veil of her marriage for Manvai, and she wants Manvai to wear it, and she prays that Manvai's marriage will be blissful, and Jodha gives the veil to Anarkali and leaves. Anarkali makes Manvai wear the veil, and Anarkali remembered how Salim said to her that Anarkali will be his life partner, and Anarkali imagines herself wearing the veil instead of Manvai. Manvai asks that why did Anarkali have tears in her eyes. Anarkali says that today her best friend is going to be married, so it is the tears of happiness. Anarkali says that Manvai is ready now and only the anklet is missing. Manvai says that she doesn't know where her anklet is, and Anarkali gives her anklet to Manvai, and Anarkali remembered how Salim gifted the anklet to her. Anarkali says to Manvai that this is a gift from her side to Manvai, and Manvai should not think of it as a dancer's gift, but she should think of it as a friend's gift. Manvai says that Anarkali should not talk like this because Anarkali's gift has always been lucky for her, and Anarkali should remember when she gave her a peacock jewelry. Manvai says that Salim liked the peacock jewelry, and that day Salim also liked her, and she is entering a new life, and this anklet is a blessing for her, and Anarkali makes Manvai wear the anklet. Jalal comes to Salim and says that soon Salim will be proud of his decision, and he is very much happy today because the most precious day of a father's life is when his baby is born and when his child is getting married, and this is the most happiest day of his life. And Jalal makes Salim wear the wedding sarah, and Jalal says that he is very sure that Manvai will be very lucky for Salim, and Jalal says that Salim is looking very nice, and congratulations to Salim on his marriage, and Jalal leaves. The puja started, and the Hindu priest asks Bhagwan and his wife to make Jalal and Jodha wear the garland, and they do. Madhav sees everything with anger, and Arambano comes to Jodha and says that she wants to talk to Jodha. Jodha says that not now, but Aram says that now she wants to talk to Jodha right now, and she says that the marriage is very nice and she also wants to get married, and everyone laughs. Jodha says that if Aram gets married, then Aram have to leave the palace, but Aram says that she will make her husband live in the palace. Salima says that Aram is right, but when the groom comes, then the groom will ask Aram for her toys, and the groom will take Aram's toys away, and Aram says that then she doesn't want to get married again, and everyone laughs, and Jodha thanks Salima for saving her from Arambano. The priest asks everyone to go to the altar side, and Jodha was going towards the altar side, but she saw Madhav talking with some people. Jodha thinks that what are they doing there? And Jodha comes to Madhav and asks him that they should go to the altar side because the time is passing for the ritual, and Jodha leaves, and Madhav goes with his men to the terrace. Madhav says to his men that he has arranged gift for Salim, and this will be the last gift of Salim's life. Jodha was going, and she saw that the holy basil plant was missing from the plate, and Jodha goes to the terrace to take more holy basil plant, and Jodha saw Madhav talking to his men. Madhav says to his men that they should go to Salim's room and kill him, and the others will go and kill Jalal at the temple side. Jodha was shocked listening to this, and Jodha comes to the terrace. Madhav says to his men that the work should happen on time, and they should go to Salim's room and kill Salim, and the others will go to the temple and kill Jalal. Jodha was shocked to listen to this, and Jodha thinks that she needs to tell Jalal, but it will take time to get to the temple side, and Jalal has many people around him, but Salim is alone in his room, and Jodha goes to save Salim instead. Shahab saw the soldier sleeping, and he opens the cell and he was leaving. The soldier wakes up and asks that how did Shahab comes out of the jail, and the soldier tries to stop Shahab, but Shahab kills the soldier. Madhav was going to Salim's room, and Jodha was also going there, and Jodha asks a maid to inform Jalal to come to Salim's room immediately. Shahab comes to the jungle, and he thinks that Murad told him that he will be there. Rahim was looking for Shahab along with the soldier in the jungle, and Rahim saw Shahab running, and Rahim asked Shahab to surrender himself, but Shahab runs away, and Rahim runs behind him, and Murad comes there and saw Rahim running behind Shahab. Murad thinks that what is Shahab doing, and Shahab finds Murad and comes to Murad. Shahab says that he knew that Murad will free him, and Murad says yes, he has come there to free Shahab, and Murad kills Shahab immediately, and Shahab dies. Murad laughs and says that Shahab is a fool, and how can Shahab forget that politics is about betraying? Rahim and the soldier comes there, and Rahim saw Shahab dead, and asks Murad that what is Murad doing there. Murad says that he saw Shahab running and he came behind him, and he tried to stop him but he did not listen, so that was why he killed him, and Shahab is a betrayer, so they should celebrate his death. Madhav comes to Salim and says that he has come to give Salim something. Salim says that why so urgent, Madhav says that Salim would like the gift, and Madhav thinks that he will give Salim his death in a gift. Madhav shows Salim a sword, and Salim says that it is very nice, and Madhav attacks Salim with the sword, but Salim talks in, and Salim owes Madhav and asks that has Madhav gone mad. Madhav says that he cannot let the Mughals to trap the Rajvanshi women, and Madhav throws Salim on the bed and he was about to kill Salim. But Jodha put her sword in Madhav's way and asked him to stop, else he will be dead. Madhav says that he is not afraid of his death, but he will not let the Mughals play with their respect, and Madhav was about to kill Salim, but Jodha stops Madhav again, and Salim overpowers Madhav and snatches the sword from him. And Jalal says that he will not spare Madhav, but Jodha stops Jalal and asks him not to do anything, because as a sister, Manvai will not be able to see the death of her brother on her wedding day, and it is a good day, so they should not do anything wrong. And Jalal asks the soldier to put Madhav in the jail. Madhav was taken away from there, and Bhagwanda says that he is ashamed of Madhav. Jalal says that it is not Bhagwan's fault, and Jalal says to Jodha that Jodha has given him one more reason to respect Jodha the more, and Jalal asks everyone to come to the temple side. Everyone got to the marriage venue, and Salim and Manvai sit at the altar. The priest asked them to do the wedding ritual, and Manvai put the garland around Salim's neck. Then Salim put the garland around Manvai's neck, and Salim saw Anarkali standing behind Manvai, and Salim looks at Anarkali sadly, and Jodha noticed this. Then Anarkali leaves from there. The priest asks Manvai's mother to do the ritual as well, and she does the ritual, and the priest asks Salim to apply the vermilion on Manvai's forehead, and Salim applies it, and they takes the wedding vow, and everyone were happy. Salim and Manvai touches Jalal's feet, and they takes their blessing, and then the Muslim priest comes there and does the nikah ritual, and he asks Manvai if she agrees to marry Salim, and she agrees, and the priest then asks Salim if he agrees to the marriage, and Salim also agrees. A voiceover says that everything was going according to Jalal's wish, and after the marriage, Jalal was enjoying with his ministers. Mann says to Jalal that the wedding was a grand wedding, and Jalal says that it was the marriage of the next king, so it had to be big. Faisal asks Barbara to tell them some joke, and everyone cheer for Barbara. Barbara tells them the joke and everyone enjoys it, but Jalal says that the joke was a weird story, and everyone started laughing. Bhagwanda says that he is ashamed of Madhav, and Jalal says that Bhagwan should forget about it, because everything ends well, and Bhagwan should be happy that the marriage happened at last. Jodha asks Moti that where is Jalal, and Moti says that Jalal is with his ministers. Jalal comes there and Moti leaves. Jodha says that Jalal is looking happy, and Jalal says that it seems like Jodha is happy as well. Jodha says that she is happy, but she was worried because of Madhav. Jalal asks Jodha not to tell this to Manvai because she will get worried, and he is happy that their kids get married, and he doesn't want them to start their life with bad news. And Jalal says that he has asked Bhagwandas not to tell Manvai too, and Jalal says that he is very happy today. Jodha says that she can see that Jalal is happy because it is smelling from Jalal's mouth, and Jalal has drank wine. Jalal says that Jodha should not stop him today because his son married today, so he wants to enjoy, and Jalal asks Jodha to also drink 2 glasses as well. Jodha says that she doesn't need the drink, and she knows how to be happy without it, and Jalal makes Jodha sit on the bed. Jalal says that Jodha always said the difficult Hindi words, and Jodha says that Jalal is making fun of her. Jalal says that he has also learnt it, like if he wants to say in Hindi that he loved Jodha. Jalal says that he has told Jodha how much he loved Jodha many times in his language, and Jalal then tells Jodha in Gujarati how much he loves her, and then Jalal tells Jodha in English, and Jodha laughs and asks Jalal to sleep now. Jalal says that he loves Jodha, and Jodha says that she knows, and Jalal asks Jodha to sit beside him, and Jodha sits. Jalal says that Jodha should remember that there was a time that Jodha used not to allow him to come near her, and Jalal lies on the bed and he was intoxicated, and Jodha sat beside Jalal. Jalal says that he loves his Salim a lot, and Salim is his son, and he always wants to show Salim the right way, but for that he have to become strict, and he doesn't want to hurt Salim, but he wants Salim to be successful, and Manvai is a very nice girl, and he is sure that Manvai will win Salim's heart for sure, and one day there will be love between them as well, and everything will be fine. Jodha asks Jalal to sleep, and Jodha lies her head on Jalal's head, and both Jalal and Jodha slept close to each other. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, share it, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.